Welcome back to the details. A ceasefire between the Israelis and Palestinians held on Saturday as Egyptian mediators pressed on with talks with the two sides on securing longer-term calm. The ceasefire began before dawn on Friday, and Palestinians and Israelis are now assessing the damage from 11 days in which Israel pounded Gaza with airstrikes. Details follow.
The ceasefire between Israel and Palestine was holding Saturday as humanitarian aid began to enter the Israeli blockaded enclave ravaged by 11 days of bloodshed. As thousands of displaced Palestinians returned to their homes, international focus turned to the reconstruction of the bomb-shattered Gaza Strip. Convoys of lorries carrying aid began passing into Gaza through the Karam Abu Salem crossing, bringing much-needed medicine, food and fuel. The UN Central Agency Response Fund said it had released $18.5 million for humanitarian efforts. In total, the Israeli airstrikes have killed 248 people, including 66 children, since May the 10th, and wounded 1,948 others. Large areas have been flattened and some 120,000 people have been displaced. World leaders welcomed the truce. The European Union echoed the call for a two-state solution to the conflict. The U.S. State Department said top diplomat Antony Blinken would meet with Israeli, Palestinian and regional counterparts in the coming days to discuss recovery efforts and working together to build better futures for Israelis and Palestinians. Russia and China called for a return to peace talks, and UN Chief Antonio Guterres said Israel and Palestine must now have a serious dialogue to address the root causes of the conflict. He too called for robust reconstruction aid.
Egypt resumed on Saturday, opening Rafah border crossing for the 7th day in a row, exceptionally to receive the wounded and injured arriving from Gaza Strip and to allow aids to enter Gaza. Officials said Rafah border crossing is open with all administrative staff and medical teams to facilitate entrance and treatment of injuries and their companies. Earlier, a delegation representing a number of Egyptian parties to show solidarity with Gaza and offer food and medical supplies from Egyptian people to Palestinians. Mustaqbal Watan Party hailed President Sisi's efforts to reach a ceasefire and added that they are proud of the steps taken by Egyptian leadership in supporting the Palestinian cause and all other Arab issues. Upon the directives of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi to support the Palestinian people in the Gaza Strip, Egypt provided the largest aid convoy to the Strip, which comprised 30 huge trucks. The trucks are loaded with 2,500 tons of food, medicines, infant milk, cloth, and electric devices provided by Long Live Egypt or Tahya Misr Fund. Egypt's top diplomat Sameh Shukri received on Saturday a phone call from his Bahraini counterpart Abdel Latif al-Zayani on the latest developments on the Palestinian file. During the phone call, both top diplomats stressed on the importance of coordination between the two countries regarding the Palestinian file, including efforts for Gaza reconstruction. Earlier, Shukri received a phone call from his Israeli counterpart Gabi Ashkenazi, who praised the Egyptian efforts in reaching a ceasefire deal and asserted the Israeli side keenness to restore calm. The two ministers also discussed the measures to facilitate Gaza's reconstruction and confirmed the importance of the cooperation between Egypt, Israel, and Palestine, as well as the international partners, to restore stability and peace in the Middle East region. This came